guys, I'm back. Strider's back at it. Welcome to Super Robot Wars with Strider 120. So, first time playing this. I've been wanting to play this for a long time. So, before you start out, you can choose between the ATX team or the SRX team. There is a difference when you choose them because, for example, one of my favorite guys is Zangar. And his robot called Daigengar, but I can't get that robot because, well, I can't use it if I pick SRX team. So we'll see, but I think for now, just for fun, I'll pick the SRX team. Oops, let's load it back. Sorry about that. All right. Where am I? Who am I? My name is Aleph. No. It would seem the distress signal was in a false reading. Who are you? You must have just merged into this time. I suppose it must be fate, but this is a prime moment to capture you. Okay. I hereby shackle you. This time you will become my puppet. Ugh. There are those who stepped forth from the Forbidden Land. They broke the barrier themselves. Now we can meddle freely with that planet. Ugh. But we must act before the full Emperor and those inspectors do. It must be we, the Guzo, who hold the final trump card. Ugh. Carry out your mission, Aleph Valsen. I shall observe from afar. So, those who don't know, that's Major Ingram. His real name, I guess, is Aleph or whatever it is. But he's the lead. He's like he's the one who leads like the SRX manager or whatever you can say. They're major, and he's like a double agent. Episode 1, Divine Wars. If you want to watch like the original Generations or Divine Wars, it's all over YouTube. The first season is like an episode in 3D or whatever, and then the second season ditches the 3D and then makes it more anime-ish. But it's a good show to watch. I love watching it. Give me a damage report. Heavy damage to blocks 4 through 9, as well as secondary bridge. First and second main cannons are inoperable. Emperor Gaigen Scudo. The unidentified machines have it surrounded and pinned in place. Ugh. Captain, they have our units thoroughly outmatched. I suggest we retreat. Blast. Can we do nothing to stop them? The insectoid weapons of theirs are clearly built with technology more advanced than our own. so they're alien. That seems likely. And we're not just outgunned, but outnumbered as well. Plus, judging from their size and number, they have a mothership or mobile fortress nearby. We're in grave danger. Just when mankind finally takes its first steps outside the solar system. I don't disagree, Captain, but right now we must retreat. If the Helio sustains any more damage, we may not make it back to Mars, let alone Earth. We have no choice. Recover Gideon Scudo and withdraw from the sector of maximum combat speed. I won't forget this disgrace. Second Contact, Episode 1. The moon's Sirius and Ross 128 current spatial coordinates confirmed. Doll 1 here, shifting to phase 4 of testing. T7, Roger. By the way, what do you think of the prototype Genpest Mark II, Major? It's a good machine. The issues Colonel Carr Y raised concerning the 001 have all been ironed out. Okay. Of course, it would be a thoroughbred cult in its prime. Sir, I'll just begin monitoring. I fully expect to see the skills that you need that made you an aggressor, as well as the United Colony Club's top ace. Roger. Beginning the test. What the? We've detected unidentified objects approaching from B12, 62, Doll 1. Stay alert. I'm detecting them as well. Doesn't seem like a space debris. There's no data on them. They're literally unidentified flying objects. Doll 1 in here. I'll attempt to make contact with the unidentified objects. What? If those things don't belong to our military or the TFF, which is, whatever that is, then this mayor is investigating. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, they broke up. Unknown soldiers rapidly accelerating. They're on a collision course with Doll 1. Are they moving into attack? Major Elzem, get clear. Doll 1 here. Change of plans. Switching from test mode to combat mode. Combat mode? Major, you aren't authorized to engage. Tell that to these guys. But your Genpest Mark II isn't equipped with any weapons. Weapons? These two fists are all I need. That's crazy. Dr. Hamill, you have to stop the Major. Let the Major have his fun. If these are the articulated mobile weapons that the EOTI organization foresaw, this is a good chance to show the brass what personal troopers were made for and why we need them. Not you too, Doctor. Do you realize what you're saying? With that settled, Trumpet, my partner, let's ride! So, for skill point condition, in 4 turns, attack, that's all he has. As I thought, this craft is nothing made on Earth. You couldn't kill it, but you got a critical.
その程度の腕で我がトロンベを捕らえることはできん。
Alright, let's see now. Let's save it here. I would like to... All the Super Robot War games I played, I've never accomplished getting all the skill points. It's really hard to do. I've beaten only a total of 2 Super Robot games. Super Robot War. Enemy phase. These unidentified objects have insectoid forms. I suppose I could call them bugs. What the hell do you expect to call them?
Oshii na. 相応の返礼をさせてもらおう。
Okay, you can also turn off the animation, so sometimes that works and then once it is fine. Alright, so where should I go now? Don't know, should I go here? Kill that one. Where should I go? Okay, I'll try this one. That one's done. Now I have 2 more turns left. Alright, now I gotta think this through. Three. Oh. That's not cool. I got... Okay. So it works.
ほう、私とこのトロンベを狙ってきたか。相応の返礼をさせてもらおう。
Please kill it. Yes! I got that skill point. Major Elzum. It's another unidentified object. I can tell. Major, what are you planning to do? I plan to capture this crab. Say what? Well, you need to send the sample to Dr. B and the EOTI organization. I wonder if these are the reasons why we lost contact with the Hiryu. When it traveled beyond Pluto. If these insectoid machines are the guests from the world that Dr. B and Zoldyck spoke of, then humanity may soon face its greatest challenge yet. Alright, I have 9,000, but it's just, I don't know. Hey, Data? Whatever. Next map. So now it's gonna get started off, I believe. It is the age known as the New Common Era. Nearly 2 centuries have passed since mankind began its advance in space, but the lives of its people have not been significant change since the dawn of the 21st century. The reason for this falls upon 2 meteors that collided on Earth in the old era. The resulting chaos and destruction temporarily halted the advance of all human civilization. This in turn led to the year NCE 179, in which a third meteorite known as Meteor 3 fell on Adonis Earth. When we investigated Meteor 3, Prof. Zoldak declared it to be an artificial crafted object. Though he could not ascertain who dropped it on Earth, for what purpose, what gave him the conviction that the Meteor 3 appeared out of nowhere in the L5 sector before falling to Earth. In addition, it was confirmed to have decelerated from the land. Furthermore, upon its man, this is a lot. So pretty much right now, Earth's in deep trouble. Arrogators, yes, that's what we're doing. Akihabara. You said it. We should get going soon. Just a little longer. You've been saying that for the past half hour, but I'll never have another chance to get this limited edition Super Alloy Burn Blade 3 figure. Your mother's probably waiting for us. Fine, you win. You said you really like robots, huh? Well, what can I say? Every red-blooded man loves robots, especially super robots. Super robots? You mean like those military robots that were on the news, personal something? No, personal troopers are real types. With super type robots, you take one look at them and you're like, whoa! The way they transform and combine is so rad, and they've got crazy awesome special attacks. Isn't that just 6 of one and a? Isn't that just 6 of one and a half a dozen of the other? They're all robots, right? Hey, come on, man. Girls just don't get it. That's why I said red-blooded men. Ha ha ha. What? You sound like a little kid when you talk about robots. A really happy one. Do I? Well, I've always wanted to fight the real thing someday. Is that why you always play the Burning PT game? Yeah, the controls and graphics are super realistic, and when you hit rank A, you get to play for free. That's pretty generous. The only way to catch it is you've got to let the game send you medical info and some other data to the developers. So what rank are you? S2, so I play for free. Oh, that explains it. I was wondering how you could afford all those credits. Tournaments even provide cash prizes to the winner, so I've been practicing between work hours. Huh, well, let's head to the hospital. Yeah. Come in. Good afternoon, Miss Yukiko. How are you feeling, Ma? Just fine. I've been in a wonderful mood lately too. Are you eating all your meals? You gotta eat to get better. I'm starting to wonder who's the mother here. More importantly, Ryu, are you keeping up with your studies? No matter what college you choose, you'll need to have your fundamentals down. Listen, Ma, I think I might pass going to college. What? We don't have much of the old man's savings left, right? I'll just skip college and go right to work. It's very considerate of you, but I don't agree. But you've got your whole life ahead of you, Ryu. You don't need to be in such a rush. I know you'll find your calling. Your life is yours to lead. I know your father would say the same thing if he were still with us. Alright. Miss Date, it's time for your checkup. Ryu, you have other plans, don't you? You'll be late if you don't get going. Yeah, alright. See you later then. Take care, Miss Yukiko. Okay. Looks like change the arm parts and close combat type, set its weapons to knife and revolver, and done. You say, what have you been doing with your decon? I'm tuning my mech stats for the tournament. Enthusiastic as ever, I see. Well, it is the Burning PT National Tournament. And considering the winner, Tokyo Regional qualifier Tenzan Nakajima will be there. I can't be too careful. Who's that? He's pretty famous in gamer circles. I've never met him, but rumor that he's got mad skills. But really, you didn't have to come all the way to Nukahari with me. No, but your mother asked me to look after you. Good luck in the tournament. Thanks, but I can't keep playing games forever. I'm just going in for one last win before I hang it up. Sure, that's what they always say. Personal trooper. And Tenzan shoots down Ryusei! The winner of the National Burning PT Championship is Tenzan Nakajima! Heh, didn't even break a sweat. Really silly. Yeah, I'm fine, a loss is a loss. I can't argue with that. But after all that work, come on. I'm still the runner-up. Taking second in the Nationals is a great note to end on. Would you listen to this guy? How do those grapes taste, huh? I'm not calling sour grapes. Oh yeah, seriously though, where'd the tournament find all you scrubs? Even my final opponent turned out to be a chump. And that loss is a loss crap? Man, the excuse you scrubs come up with really killed my buzz. A loss is a loss. That's not an excuse, stupid. Look, I wasn't trying to make excuses. Too bad your girlfriend had to see you get owned so hard, huh? It's not my girlfriend. Tusha's just an old friend of mine. Ha! You keep getting all defensive. Sure you don't need some cream for that ass whooping you took? Hey, if you want to run back, I won't mind putting you in your place again. So you better step up your game, because right now, you don't stand a chance. If we were in a real battle back there, you'd have been dead 10 times over. Good thing for you it was just a game, huh? See ya, you suck. Go home and try not to cry yourself to sleep. He said, it's cool. I was gonna quit Burning PT anyway. I'll never see that guy again. Detected a telekinetic alpha pulse. Sample number 55. Link coefficient 0.22. Is that the boy, Aya? Yes, Major. I think he shows the highest aptitude out of any entrant in the tournament. Sample number 55. You said that. Maybe a coincidence, but they say that apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Aya, once the event ends, take Ryu Sedate into custody. Yes, Major. What happened? Report from Miruma. A group of AGX-01 have appeared at the 4th alert line. What? The Hayakuri aerial squadron has scrambled and is currently engaging them. They're drawing near this area. Major, what should we do? Continue to monitor sample number 55. Also, prepare to initialize the Type T. Whoa. Roger that. I'll prepare the sortie as well. The AGX-01 have suddenly accelerated. They're advancing into this area. What's all that noise outside? Enemy units confirmed. Commencing attack. Firing missiles! No effect! One of the AGX has crashed into the convention hall. What? Io, trying to test sample number 55 aptitude. Open the trailer cover and send out the Type TT. Major, you don't mean... Yes, I certainly do. That's ridiculous. You can't just dump him into a live combat into a personal trooper. I can and I will. This is what the Type TT is here for. Now follow my orders. Understood. Ugh, what the heck happened? Kusha, are you alright? Yeah. What the? An insect-shaped robot? What is that? This thing's still military personnel trooper. Well, it's definitely now a fighter jet. It's looking my way. Shoot, I gotta get... What was that? It's a personal trooper. The mass-produced Genpest Mark II. What's it doing here? Why is there only one? Strange. I hadn't heard any report of a personal trooper being deployed in this area. What the? Orders to retreat from this airspace. Presto 1 to all units. Leave the bugs in this airspace to the Genpest and withdraw. Cowards! Are the military just retreating? What about those bug robots? If nobody stops them, we're done for. You say. Listen up, Kusha. I need you to run away from me. Okay. Huh? What about you? Just run. I'll buy some time. What are you going to... Wait! Ryusei! Ryusei! If I use that thing to draw those bugs' bugs' attention... Huh? The cockpit hatch is open, and there's nobody inside it. What the heck? It's the same as the cockpit in Burning PT. Why would cutting-edge military hardware have the same cockpit as a video game? I'm surrounded! Ah! It's alive! Damn it. I gotta try it. If it controls the same way Burning PG does, I can do it. I won't let them attack any more innocent civilians. This handle, attitude control, weapon controls are here. Even the BM selector is the same. Okay, let's go. Genpest Mark II. Destroy all enemies within 2 turns. Jesus, what the hell do I look like to you? The hell? That is not realistic, but okay. Mega beam rifle. Should I hit? I don't like this, but hold on. Focus. Focus just increases your accuracy. I can barely keep this thing balanced. I was wrong. This is nothing like a game. You couldn't kill it? You had one job, bro. The G-force in this thing is brutal. This is no game. This is what a real battle is like. Which means losing isn't an option. Close the distance. My Burning PT fundamentals should see me through. Your enemies are medium-range mobile weapons. Switch to mid-range combat mode. Huh? Hurry! Who the heck are you? Just switch modes. You're too much of an amateur for close combat. You don't know that? Look, if you've got time to nag, then how about lending me a hand or calling some backup? You're a soldier, right? Isn't it your job to protect innocent people, or is that all just talk? I don't need you to lecture me. Well, he's got a point.
やりやがったな。
No, for Christ's sakes, kill it! Oh god. This is turn number 2, so... I win! Yes! Ooh, you learned persist. What the hell is persist? Destruction of all bugs confirmed. House sample number 55. His brain waves and heart rate show fluctuations with acceptable levels. It's only his first battle, and we're already getting century. Quite impressive. Have special ops blockade the area. Prepare a cover story for the media. Yes, sir. I'll secure the Type TT and sample number 55. Aya. I'll leave the rest to you. Yes, Major. Kusha, where did you go? Yusedate, I presume. Who are you? My name is Ingram Pliskin. As you can see, I'm a military officer. Well, I've seen a lot today. Look, I don't have time for this. I have to find Kusha. Would that be the name of the girl you were with? Wait, do you know where she is? Yes, she was found by first responders. She had some injuries, but nothing major. She was transferred to a hospital not long ago. Oh. So what hospital is she at? I'm gonna tell you. Huh! Come with me, said Doctor. Oh. So that's how he kind of gets recruited. That's how he pretty much gets recruited. How long do you plan to detain me here? That all depends on how you answer my questions. The Type TT you piloted is a highly classified military secret, one that civilians aren't allowed to operate without clearance. I didn't have any other choice, perhaps, but this is a serious felony we're talking about. The kind where handcuffs and prison time don't cut it. Wait, what? However, there is a way for you to revert your sentence. What do I do? Join my unit, and you won't be charged with anything. You mean your unit? You mean I'd have to join the military? Correct. Why should I? The insectoid machines you saw in Makuhari were not weapons of this earth. They belong to the extraterrestrial intelligent life form we call Arrowgators. Wait, you don't mean... But bluntly, they are alien mobile weapons. Alien? Yes. They currently pose a great threat to the Earth sphere. If the Arrowgators were to initiate a full-scale invasion at this very moment, the TFF would not stand a chance. It's just like a backup drop of a mecha anime. Wait, let me guess. Are those aliens the reason personal troopers were deployed? You've got a sharp intuition. It's just as you suspect. There is no guarantee that humanity will survive the ensuing battle against the Arrowgators. Their military technology far outclasses our own. However, as we speak, my project is developing new machines that will prove to be more than a match for them. More than a match, indeed. and I want to recruit you to be a test pilot for them. Me? It takes prodigious skill to shoot down so many enemies in your first battle. I hold that in very high regard. But becoming a test pilot with all will put your talents to good use. Sign up with me, you said, Doctor. If the Arrogators were to invade, your friends and family would be in mortal danger. Do you wish to stand by and let that happen? You will be kept here until I give the order otherwise. I got it. I'll do as you said. Glad to hear it. But I've got one condition. Name it. So he agreed to become a test pilot for Project SRX. Yes, under the condition the military pay for all of his mother's medical expenses. Is that so? A rather convenient condition for us. As a matter of fact, we need to monitor his mother anyway. I'm starting Yusei Date to be under your command. Start him off with basic test pilot training. Any questions? No, sir? No, sir. You can talk for 10 minutes, understood? Yeah. Oh, so Kusha. Yeah, I haven't got to see her yet, but I hear she's gonna stay hospitalized for a while, just to be on the safe side. But really, a freak gas explosion in Kahin Makuhari? How frightening. There's something else you want to tell me, isn't it? Is there? Yeah, the thing is, I won't be able to visit you for a while. I guess you could say I found my calling. I see. I'll be lonely here. I'm sorry. It's alright. It's your calling, so put everything you've got into it. My test results from the other day came back fine, so I'll be coming home soon. Oh yeah? You don't have to worry about your hospital bills anymore. I got a bonus at work. Well, gotta go. Alright. Get well soon, Ma. Keep your chin up too. I will. So, just to let you know, I believe Yusei Date's mother was also a test pilot. Terra. Yeah, so we're back at the base. Wait here for now. Someone will be here to pick you up soon. Okay. Excuse me. Would you let me through here? Huh? Oh, my bad. Pardon me, but I'll need to see your ID and entry permit. Second Lieutenant Ridey's F. Ranstein, correct? Yes, I'm transferring to this base from Mao Industries on the moon, effective today. Understood. Come in, Lieutenant. Man, what's with him wearing a glove on his left hand? Weirdo. You said Date, right? Huh? I'm Captain Aya Kobayashi. I'm here to pick you up. Wait a minute. I recognize your voice. Weren't you? Yes, I was the one who communicated when you were in that dentist. Knew it. I'm sorry about yelling at you back there. Hey, don't sweat it, man. I wasn't expecting my boss to be so hot. Why aren't you a smooth talker? Ah, shucks. I may be your superior, but I'm still new to the military myself. Forget the rank and just call me Aya. So Aya's pretty much the leader of the group. She's pretty laid back. So does that fly in the military in return? Do you mind if I call you Reed? Sure. I don't mind. I don't really mind. Well, I look forward to working with you, Captain. Aya. Well, let's shake on it. What? I'm making another acquaintances. We'll be spending plenty of time together as teammates, right? Yeah. Could this be... What's wrong? Nothing. I just couldn't help but notice how gentle your handshake was. Can't say I ever heard that one before. Don't pay it any mind. Come on. Let me show you around base. Yay! I've checked your background. You're the second son of the esteemed Ranstein family, military family. Your father is the famous commander of the United Colony Corps, Meyer V. Brandstein. Your brother Elzem V. Brandstein was a member of the Aggressors, the next-gen training squad that was instrumental in developing the control systems that used in PTs. Moreover, he is currently the top ace of the United Colony Corps, and pardon my interruption, but I severed all ties with the Brandstein family, as well as the United Colony Corps. Is that so? Major Ingram, I have only one question. What's that? Why would you call me? I'm sure you're aware of the incidents I was involved in, as well as what happened to my left hand. I simply have need of your talents in my project. Any other questions? No, sir. I'll take my leave now. And with that, I've gathered the bare minimum number of samples. Everything has been set into motion. And I have funds. Man, that's just a lot of money. 3,000. I mean, duh, it costs money. Let's see. I hope that works. I don't want to spend too much because I barely started. There's a lot of dialogue here. For Christ's sakes. I see. So it's number 55. Yes, you seem to show great compatibility with the TV system you developed. My parent, my child. I suppose will the system need any adjustments? Let's wait and see for now. You may be able to skip some of the more tedious growing pains, unlike Iron. So you intend to have number 55 use your Delta Pilot Unit 1? I do. Very well. As an aside, I found someone else rather high aptitude. One of the tournament's entrants? No. Intriguing. As a precaution, we conducted CPR tests on everyone admitted to the military hospital. And that's where this person caught your eye. What's their name? Her name is Kusha Mizuha. I see. I'll mark her down as possible replacements for number 55. Understood. My final concern is about the other samples during the battle in Nakuhari. 3 of the tournament's highest placing players went missing. Which 3? Tenzan Nakuji, Kenichiro Moritera, and Ryoto Ikawa. Ryoto Ikawa? The sample showed a TP reaction? Yes. It's possible that either someone else is aware of your plans and is attempting to interfere, or that someone is planning to do what the school once did. Sorry for the wait, Ryu. Allow me to introduce you to our last teammate. There's one more to the team? Yes. He'll be working as a test pilot on this project, just like you. I'm Second Lieutenant Raidis F. Brandstein. Hey, you're the guy I met at the front gate. Oh, you know each other? Well, the name's Ryusei Date. Nice to meet you. Pardon me, but what's your rank again? Well, he was specially appointed to Master Sergeant. And likewise, Master Sergeant Ryusei Date. Hey, no need to spell the rank out. Just call me Ryusei. In that case, feel free to call me Rob. I think we will make a fine team captain. Wasn't he a civilian just yesterday? Yes, well, yesterday was an eventful day. He was chosen because he's got the right stuff, just like you. This good? Not even trying to be subtle, huh? I'll just say this. Don't slow me down and we won't have any problems. Say what? What do you think you are anyways? Stop fighting, you two goodness. You two, you're not children. So my rival is a smug jerk and the token female is a total nag. I guess that's just what this tired cliche works. Tired? And what do you mean cliche? Forget it. Forget I said anything. Anyway, when do we ride our personal troopers? Come now, don't act like personal troopers are some amusement park ride. Right now, we need strict training to understand the fundamentals of PT operation. Aw, come on! I already held my own in live combat. What's the point of going back to basics now? Listen to you. Piloting a personal trooper isn't like riding a bike or driving a car. Just because you can get it to walk doesn't mean you understand the subtleties of its operation. It's a complex machine, not a tricycle. Keep in mind that the control scheme of the T-Type TT you piloted is an oversimplified version of the real thing. You won't be able to pilot anything else if you don't undergo any training. Okay, I get it. As for you, Ryan, you'll be piloting the Schutzwolf. The Genpest base prototype that's built for cannon bombardment, correct? Yes. Unit 1 in the line was retuned and sent over to us. Take a look at it later. Roger that. Wait, so he doesn't have any mandatory training? Well, Rai happens to be a famous genius pilot from the United Colony Corps. That pedigree earned him a spot as success pilot for Mallory's troops. Besides, given his family reputation, Captain, I could ask you to please avoid it. Could I please ask you to avoid the topic? Oh, sorry. Oh, were you in the UCC, so you're a space colony native? That explains the ivory tower attitude. Excuse me? Ryu, mind your tongue. Come on, everyone who lives in space is like that. Always thinking they're better than us Earthlings or something. Well, at the very least, I consider myself to be above a simpleton like you. Ooh! Say that one more time! Knock it off, both of you! My apologies, Captain. What? Now you're trying to act like a brown noser. I take it back, this is going to be a long day. Anyway, Ryu, you'll be attending a lecture on basic PT operation. That's that. Once that's over, you're going straight into simulator practice. Okay, fine. Guess I'll try to pay attention. You better pay attention. Training, baby. Simulator setup complete. Stage to pattern S-links with all units on nominal. Whoa, the PT simulator is amazing. I thought Burning PT had some realistic graphics, but this is on a whole other level. And it's not just graphics. Your cockpit provides force feedbacks for collisions, G-force, and damage. So basically, it's just like the real thing. Yes, it is. If you take this lightly, you'll literally be feeling it. So don't forget that what you learned in class. Yes. Okay, hold on. Now then, we shall begin the scenario. Place the enemy units on the battlefield. Roger! Oh! Those are wall guns. That's a weird name for a tank. Looks like... Okay. Master Sergeant Yusuf, there's one thing I'd like to tell you before training begins. What's that, instructor? Certain weapons are compatible with all personal troopers. You can select and equip your unit with these prior to launch. Weapons compatible with all Ts like what? Swords, guns, rifles, and like its primary handled weapons that are cross-compatible. I see. Conversely, there are weapons like the twin beam cannon that Rai Schutzwolf possesses. Such weapons are unique to their unit and cannot be swapped out. So basically, some weapons can't be removed or used by a different machine. In addition, the amount of weapons to a unit can equip varies from one mech to another. Take the mech class your mission objective, and your surrounding count is up to 11. Gotcha. Right now, your mech is not equipped with any weapons suitable for close combat. If you feel necessary, take the time before you begin the console weapon select menu. Okay, I suggest selecting the beam sword, equipping it to your machine. Yes, sir. Of course, you're also free to select another weapon or even sorting as you are. Roger! So, weapon select. I just upgraded that. What should I do? Wait, did I do it right? Split muscle. I guess. There. Oh, I can add like a machine. I guess that's kind of cool. Okay, so I added those weapons. Okay, let's system. Attention all units, Io will be a quarterback. Fusir will be a forward, and Ryder will be back. Destroy all enemies without breaking formation. Roger that, Major. We're up against tanks. That'll be a cakewalk. Be careful, tanks have stronger armor than PTs, and direct hits from tank cannons are nothing to sniff at. Yeah, whatever. I'm not getting hit anyway. Take this lightly. We're getting killed. Okay, so I gotta be smart. Give me a break. How am I gonna die in a simulator? Besides, I can always just reset after getting a game over. Reset? Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait, really, don't break formation. Hey, he said I was the forward. Just make sure you guys back me up. You cocky. Oh, geez, yeah. He's a little arrogant right now. That's how he starts out. Just like in the anime, Ryusa is very cocky and impatient. Okay. Oh, did I leave? I meant to save. No, you're not done. Ah, crap, I quit. What the bleep? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to quit. I think it's under continue. Okay. Wait, no. I should. And then let's see. Wait. I don't like this. Hold on. Spirit. Focus. Damn, that was good.
運がなかったな。沈み。 俺としたことが油断したか。
It's okay, you're fine. I think I'll use focus. I wonder if I should have done that. I think I want to turn and turn. Okay. Damn it. Kill it! Okay.
この程度なら流星でも回避できるな。ターゲットインサイト。ツインビームカノンシュー。
You hit her? How? What should I do?
T-リンクコンタクトリッパー発射。
8!
敵の念を攻撃の意志を感じ取る。
Oh my god, I'm disappointed. Damn, you're getting hit. Once that instructor, I wiped all the enemy units out, just like you said. Proceed to the next phase. Assign a new objective as well. Roger that. Crap. Now we're against fighter jets? Aircraft can be a troublesome component for land-based PTs. Work as a team to take them down. Troublesome, please, I'll shoot them down in no time. I'm a little worried. Damn it. Oh man, you're using yourself as a shield. This is hard. And I hope I'm doing this right. Oh boy, I'm kind of nervous here. Good. Oh boy. Hope this works. Yes, I got the skill points. Yeah, we beat him. What's next? That's enough for now. Training is over. Master Sergeant Music, come see me once you exit the PT simulator. How's that, instructor? Even in real combat, I'm no slouch. Music will retake all of your training from the beginning. Huh, oh my! You can think about that in your quarters. Grandstanding has no place in live combat. Ugh. Listen up. If you're not ready to be a team player, then get out of your personal trooper. A PT is a deadly weapon. They don't allow just anyone to pilot one. You do well to remember that. That's right. Damn it. Of course I know that. I'm not stupid. Hey, you're done training? Could you let us in? Huh? We're up in the next PT simulator. Oh, sorry. Giada, the simulator's open. Giada, are you listening? For Pete's sakes, how many times do I have to tell you to stop listening to music when we're on duty? That's right. Oh, you want to bring Giada over here for me? Don't worry, I'll get him. Just set up the simulator for when I get back. Hey. She ran off. I wasn't trying to spook her. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, Garnet. Now can you let go of my hair? Fine. But if I catch you tuning me out, I'm taking your decon. Whoa, let's not go there. I die without my music. Jeez, Latuni, did you set up everything? Done already? Yeah, girl. Sweet time to get some PT combat training in. What are kids like her doing in this base? Fuel kit and repair kit obtained. Okay. That is the R2 for Rye. 7, 8, 9. Okay. What did I get? Fuel kit. Fully restores energy, repair kit, fully restores. Oh, that's like a. Oh. I don't know. I think I would give that one fuel kit to. Oh, repair kit. Yeah. There's a weapon select? Wait, does use it? Okay. I have to be careful because I'm taking stuff away. Shoot. But like I can't give Aya a freaking Seducer. Oh, because there's only one. I think I'll be okay. For now. math. Listen, you're not piloting some toy here. It's a real life personal tutor. Got it? And your training is not a game. Jeez, lay off already. I get it. That look on your face says otherwise. Captain, with all due respect, lecturing you say is a waste of breath. But they say the only cure for stupidity is death, but even that doesn't seem to help in any way. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You died 4 times in today's simulation. And for all the failure, you haven't shown an iota improvement. That's what I mean. Oh, now I get... Hey, wait a sec! Let me give you a warning. If you want to leave the military, you should do it while you can. You'll soon reach a point where there's no turning back, no matter how much you beg and plead. But I suggest you save everyone the trouble and start packing your bags. It's a nuisance to be constantly subjected to your childish whims and training. Can it? I can handle. Stop it, you two. If you have the time to argue, then go write your report on today's training instead. Okay, fine. Geez, Aya, you ought to be a teacher or something. Your operational performance is currently 34% below our estimates. It's now been 2 weeks since training began, yet your team still cannot operate as a unit. My apologies. We're currently rebuilding our formation based on proposals from RIDE. I'm certain you understand that time is not on our side. I do. I'll have this figured out by the time our series is rolled out. Good. Then we'll conduct live training on Mizutori Island tomorrow as planned. Understood. I won't let you down, Major. Fear game. The goal of today's training mission will be to capture the enemy hostile base. Incidentally, the Genpest Mark II, assigned to the Far East branch, had one bit of additional functionality. Give that Japan is an island nation, they turn to function in the water in the event of naval combat. However, I suggest you refrain from using energy weapons such as Mega Beam Rifle while submerged. Water drastically reduces their effectiveness. Make certain you remember that. Well, we got the M950 machine gun for combat range, so we should be fine on that. What about PT knives and for underwater use? Those exist. We got a cold metal knife in reserve. Equip it if you feel it necessary. Sweet! I was getting sick of all those training in the forest and fields. Time to let loose. You say that as though you have something to show for all that training. Ouch, he's got me there. What happened? Major, we received emergency transmission. From whom? From a T5 with a 3rd Special Aerial Transport Squad. What's the situation? They're being pursued by an unknown unit 30 clicks southwest of here, over open water. Unknown units? Could those be aerogators? They put training on hold. Guide the T5 to this area for immediate rescue. Right, Aya, load your weapons with live ammo and sortie. You are to rescue that carrier. I will grant permission to attack unidentified units as the situation dictates. Roger. What about me, Instructor? You're still not used to real piloting, much less to unfamiliar terrain. You are to hold your position. What? Drop it. Going into combat as you are now will just get you killed. Jerks. A moment's misjudgment will cost you your life. You don't get a reset button out there in the real world, and trust me, one mistake is all it takes. Very well, you say. You also have permission to sortie. Major, you'll need to gain real experience sooner or later. He's trying to give him immersion learning, but that's too dangerous. Yusuf, if you act so contrary to your team out there, I will disband and discharge the lot of you. Wait, what? Call it collective responsibility. It's a slap on the wrist compared to the alternative. One mistake here can carry a cost that can never be repaid. Can you shoulder that risk and follow orders? Yeah, sure. I mean, sir, yes, sir. I'll be when I see it. Very well, Aya. Right. Listen. Work as a 3-man unit and carry out your mission. Yes, sir. Orders are orders. Roger. Excellent. You should equip the M950 machine gun before you soar. Okay. Okay, so... there's 2 machine guns. That's fine. Those 2 should have it. Right. Wait. Why does it usually only have... Man, I gotta pick one. I think I'll give the machine gun to him. Add new... fine. So this is who you say this is Aya. She has a beam sword and a mega beam rifle, but I don't know what to do. I feel like she should have the machine gun, but I'm not sure now. This is Aya. Let's see, you say. Fine. Let's do this. The T5 entering our vicinity. Lieutenant Erm, I can't shake the unknown. Paced around the moment we land on Earth. Just my luck, huh? T5, come in. This is Major Ingram Bliskin of the Far East Branch. I'm sending our PT to subdue this unknown units. Use that chance to escape this airspace. Hey, thanks. Seems you're still cleaning up my mess, Commander Ingram. It's you. Is that Lieutenant Irmgard? Wait, does he know the instructor? What are you doing here? Long story short, I have to leave Mao Industries on the moon. I can't shake him, Lieutenant Erm. They've caught up. Tenzan, pull back, it's too dangerous. What are you talking about? It's just getting cold good. You can't let the Federation know about your machine. Now follow your orders. Hey, cat's already out of the bag. Besides, I'm on a personal order from Dr. Bien himself to test this land out. If you've got a problem, take it up with him or that Adler guy who scouted me. You? Bah! All your drumming is making me hungry now. Hungry? Guess I'll go shoot the carrier out of the sky. Stop, Tenzan. We've already completed our mission. Cram it! I haven't had my fill. Okay, we gotta do this. All units, keep the enemy units at bay until Erm's carrier has left the area. Right, okay. Skill point, destroy Tenzan unit. Okay. This is gonna be crazy. Alright, hold on, let me save it here. Oh my god. Alright, what do we do? What should I do? Let's see. what should I do? Okay. This, I don't know. There's no like within amount of turns, so I gotta be careful. Soldier, they're attacking us. Don't panic, just calm down and take evasive action. Yes, sir. And we'll shut down the trees when the justice probably even worse. Hey, that flying robot attacked the carrier. Which means it's safe to assume that they're hostile. All units, you have permission to open fire. Roger. Understood. Fire, so this is really red light. So you said you did full speed. What are you trying to check in? You won't be playing a video game here simulation, right? If you don't want to die, then fall behind me. So you should want to handle this. I think the personal trooper is acting different from the rest. Hands on. Those Federation PPs are preparing to engage. We have to retreat. Alright, might as well get in some anti-PP combat testing. Okay. Great, they're protecting us. Alright, here we go. Save here. What should we do? Figure this out. Good damage. Nice. Okay. And then so I took that down. What should I do? Oh crap. out. Let's save it, because... That craft is no personal keeper. Does that mean it's an entirely new one? Look at that. A fed with a spine. Who would have thought?
現実の戦いを教えてやる。直撃かよ。どんな手を使いやがったんだ。逆襲開始だっての。確かに的になりやすい機体だが。
Stop that unit, or you will be. Seriously, this one's moving like a total noob. If these are the best PT pilots they've got to operate, the feds are screwed.
Mokyo 捕捉 T-Link Ripper 発射
Guess I played around too much. Oh well, it's just a test type anyway. I've got my data. I'm getting hungry. Might as well follow the game. Shoot, that was a close one. Well done, Commander Ryan. I'll see you at Easy Base. So many. So the enemy pilot failed out. The pilot around in that position. Tobum armor obtained! You did great today, Ryu, but I still... Hey, at least you didn't go off on your own or disobey orders. Like you should have been doing this whole time. Still, at least, you're not getting disbanded. I figured you were all talk, and that you either run or freeze up. But I respect that you followed orders, fought, and survived. As for everything else, I see you're a harsh critic as ever, right? Lieutenant Erm! It's been a while. Are you used to the left hand yet? Yeah. Used to? What's he talking about? And you must be the rookie I've been hearing about. You said nothing, right? Yeah. Aya Kobayashi. I've heard plenty about you as well, Lieutenant. Nani, what have you heard? That you are the member of the PTX team under Major Ingram Briskin command. Also, that you're the son of the top figures at Tesla Light Institute, Jonathan Kazuhara. Oh yeah, that stuff. Here, this is my decon number. You can call me whenever you like. Sure. I see you're up to your usual antics, Lieutenant. Hey, that's just my way of being a gentleman. Anyway, I'll be heading to Major Ingram's office now. Is it about those bogeys from before? Well, not just them. This might be a bit of a headache. I heard that the Robatier, I heard Robatier was scrapped due to a testing incident. No, I had quietly taken to the moon where Mao Industries was taken with its repair. And once with its repair were finished, I took the Wad Robatier and returned to Earth. I see something tells me the Robatier wasn't the only reason behind the return. Let me guess, she cheated on Ling and she caught the bit of it. Ugh, she's always right on the money. Back on topic, Commander. The Wild Robatier is still a defective machine. Repaired or no, I cannot in good conscience recommend its redeployment. There's no telling where it could also cause an accident like the Huckbane did. After all the hell you put Kyosuke through, you're one to talk. Well, we'll conduct the thorough re-inspection. of the Wild Red Air and correct any flaws we find. Would that be acceptable, Lieutenant Colonel Hans? Suit yourself. Now, about that unknown craft that attacked the T5, I think that mech may be an entirely different lineage than our personal troopers. Come now, couldn't it be that mystery humanoid mech that TFF Recon planes previously made contact with? We compared it to the data we had on file, but its frame is totally different. It's not the AGX-05. I see. Major Ingram, your thoughts on the matter? I believe that humanoid mobile weapons is based on a jet in the F-32 line. Jets are one thing, but there are only a few places capable of manufacturing humanoid mobile weapons. Indeed, there's Mao Industries, the originator of the personal trooper. And there's the Tesla Lab Institute, the developer of the Grungus hyperfighter. Then perhaps the Tesla Lab developed that Bowie. Their engineers are certainly capable of such ludicrous feats of mechanical design. Can't fault them for wording ludicrous is a pretty good way of describing the Grungus Type 0. Lieutenant Ermgard, your father is a Tesla Lab at flight, correct? Well, yeah. Anything from him about this? No, in fact, the Tesla Lab was developing that Lin jet. My father would be just the one to brag to me about it. But that only leaves the genius scientist who founded the Tesla Lab and the first man to research EOT, Dr. Dian Zoldak, and the EOTI organization that he runs. Okay. There's such dialogue. Woo! Oh God, I'm not gonna have anything. We are on episode 4. There you are. Being summoned to meet with the staff officer Sakai. I was dragging you down, guys. Yes, sorry about that. Don't worry, we're a team. We're supposed to look out for each other. Right. Now we'll back up until we get the hang of things. So just keep at it. Yeah. Alright, let's get going. Rye's already there. Captain Aya, Lieutenant Righties, Sergeant Yusei, I have a special mission for you. Major Ingram, if you please. The construction of the Project SRX prototype units was completed yesterday. As such, I'd like to have you assist with their fine-tuning. Question, sir. What exactly is this Project SRX thing? It's a project intended to develop unique humanoid robotic weapons capable of combating the air. So those machines are the ones we were brought on to test? Correct. These three prototypes covering the L series are currently being developed under Project SRX. Now then, Major, please show them the data to the prototypes. These are personal troopers, three of them. There's a well-rounded model, a cannon-oriented model, and one that's a size smaller than the average Gentex. These are the prototypes that you will soon be given. This is the R series. Furthermore, we're dubbing your team the SRX teams for all future special missions. SRX team. SRX, what's that stand for? All in due time. For now, here are your spec data sheets and operation manuals. I expect you to know these by heart in 3 days times. Damn. Dismissed. What, by heart? Do we have some kind of sleep learning machine or something? You mean the thing where you play some tape overnight and you know it by morning? Yeah, that! Those work we have used long ago. Is there that? Well, we'll have to study group every day. Ryan and I will help you if you're having trouble with anything. So, like you said before, hey, go back to what? Thanks, I might need it. You're unusually cooperative today. What brought about this change of heart? Well, after what happened on our last mission, I realized that I ought to stop holding you guys back. Am I hearing you right? Should I expect to see pigs flying anytime soon? Hey guys, don't be like that. We've got a full teammate and everything we should know. So we should work together. I respect that you finally have your head in the right place, but we'll see how far that gets you. Man, there's just no pleasing you. Not really, no. I hope this means you're ready for me to rip you to shape. Hey, go easy on me. Major Ingram, there's something I'd like you to discuss with you. Come to Commander Laker's office. Understood. Antarctica, you say? Yes, that's where the conference that the Federation government's been planning behind the scenes will be held. On the surface, the conference aims to celebrate the completion of the Shirogane, as well as to unveil the EOTI's organization latest mobile weapon. See, I suppose holding it in Antarctica would minimize collateral damage in the worst case scenario. We would prefer to avoid that scenario entirely. Major, this concerns the fate of human race after all. But you're both opposed to this conference, no? The decision was made by our superiors, so we've no choice but to oblige. Does this mean the EOTI's organization's new mobile weapon is meant to be their observer for the ceremony? Furthermore, we received a request directly from the Major Norman Slay of the Earth's Defense Council pertaining to our next dispatch. Norman Slay. One of the key figures behind the creation of both Projects SRX and Project ATX. By the way, what do we know about EOTI organization's new machine? Only the barest of minimums. They've only been one to tip their hand. Oh, but they have this time. You mean flying Gemini with mobile weapon? That piques my interest as well. Let's focus on our mission in Antarctica. Right, all before the SRX team. Keep in mind that the details of this conference are top secret. Roger that. Major Ingram, I'll be stepping up the construction on the Space Nova 2. Underneath the base, it's best to be prepared. Understood. As a hardline hawk faction, the EOTI organization won't take this conference lying down. It's all but certain that this conference won't end well. We're counting on you, Major. Right, I'll dispatch the SRX to the Antarctic base. So our first mission as SRX team is to go to Antarctica? The instructor's voice No time putting us to work. On the bright side, working security means I get to see the new mech they're revealing. Huh, my message just bounced back. Message. It must have been a fast extension. The sender is Leona Garsti. There's hardly any point in reading it. I'm done with that then. Right. You there? I want to ask you something. So what did you want to ask? I'm trying to send my email to my mom and my friend, but it won't go through. It was all passing inspection before. What gives? It's because our personal security levels were raised. Security levels. We learned about top secret R series today. So to prevent any leaks, we're no longer allowed to send private messages from the base. Man, really? It's a common practice in the military. And you're okay with that. You can't even talk to your family. I don't mind. I have no intention of talking to one of the brothers. Oh dang. Anyway, we're now involved in military secrets. This is a different world of civilian life you once knew. Never forget that. Okay, got it. And target atrocity. Assume. Achoo! This thing is a better ear. You don't have your hatch open, do you? Sure I do. I want to see that new battleship with my own eyes. No taking pictures. Yeah, military secret. Oh man, this cockpit is freezing. So you're a fan of those things, huh? You could say that. And here I thought you were the only obsessed with super robots. It's not my only obsession. I have my standards. So what else fits with those standards? Real-time robots, of course. Then there's jets, tanks, helicopters, battleships, submarines, kaiju monsters. So no standards. By the way, Ryan, did you get the data for the ED organization? You met yet? You mean the EOTI organization? Then no, we don't have the data. We do know its name though. What's it called? It was called the Gun Zone. Wow! The name's got a bad guy written all over it. You don't know half of it. You're not making any sense. Seriously though. Why are they unveiling a new map all the way out here? Question. Easier around days. With unique header traces. You say, and the captain on the point. You can cut the tension here with a knife. This feels like a ceremony, and more like the brink of a battle. Looks like the run zone is coming out. I can't wait till I can control this. Holy crap! The name was already menacing enough, but just look at that thing! Is that a personal trooper? Its appearance and frame are different from the P2s. I guess that it's part of a different line from all the shoot. Captain, the ground zone is in position. Let's test by Dr. Shu Shinkawa. He's already arrived at the conference hall. The ground zone is currently standing by in autopilot mode. Then all that's left is to wait for the guests. Right. I trust the security is airtight. Airtight? Executive Officer Tetsuya Onodera? As you can see, no effort has been spared. Is that all? I'm the plenipotentiary. If anything happens to me, you can kiss all of your future negotiations goodbye. I expect you people to put your lives on the line to protect me. I don't give a damn about your effort. Hey, hold up. What do you mean, you people? Huh? I'm well aware, sir. You brought that Space Noah. Space Noah. 1, the Shirogane, here for that very purpose. Ambassador Albert Gray. Yes, Captain. We'll hold the fort here. Hurry to the conference hall. I know that. I'll go once they arrive. Good grief, all this talk, he sure seems scared to meet these guys in person. Captain, we've detected a gravity quake above the base. They're here. Platinum 1, to all units, the ceremony will begin soon. Be on high alert. However, do not engage in any combat whatsoever until I give the order. SRXT, roger that. Be on high alert. Are we expecting enemies or something? I had a bad feeling about this. Please don't do Star Wars. Of course, I've seen the episode of what happened. Oh my god, it's insane. That is exactly what happens. What the heck? That appeared out of thin air! Doesn't look like something from Earth. Does that mean it's an Aerogator? Even if it is, we haven't been given order to engage. Yeah. Spatial transfer of AGX-04 confirmed. So that's an Aerogator battleship. They're not Aerogators. They're guests. We call them that because they are extremely important to people for us to receive. Whatever you say. Well then, Ambassador Gray. I know. It's time to negotiate with the guests. Hey, a human just came out from that ship. Maybe it's from Earth after all. Seems like there are people to greet him too. Is this supposed to be some kind of conference? Hey, wasn't this supposed to be an unveiling ceremony? Captain talks with the guests have begun. I see. Don't take your eyes off the hall for a second. Roger. I must say I'm surprised that the EOTI organization agreed to these conditions at all. I'll bet Dr. Beak-Zoltok wants to give them all good luck with the guns on their heads. As a display of the Earth's level of military technology, yes. Do you really think that this conference will open new doors for the Earth sphere future? Ambassador Gray sure seems to believe it. Those EOT concept of creators really trying to save the Earth. Sell out the Earth to save their own lives, huh? What's wrong? I don't see Observer Dr. Shushirakawa anywhere. What? That's odd. He was just in the conference hall a minute ago. These actors are all on stage. I suppose it's time to close this curtain on this farce. Captain, I'm detecting high energy readings in the gun zone. Oh, here it is.
そんな戦艦で私たちの目をごまかそうとしても無駄ですよ。
Oh my god, yes. This guy covered the door for that. That is Worm Smasher. Or how you pronounce it? Worm Smasher. The run zone just looks like the AGX-04. What? What are those? Bugs? No. Those aren't bugs. Those units aren't in our database. Have appeared at 04. They're preparing to attack us. How can this be? Who's operating the gun zone? There's only one person who can operate that thing. As to be Shushirakawa. Contact him ASAP. Roger. Haida, open a line with Brunson. It's not working. The Brunson shut down its communication. What the hell is that man thinking? Captain, no matter how it happened, our side attacked theirs. The negotiations are a bust. We have no choice. Order all units to attack. Roger, Platinum 1 to all units. Intercept the bogies. Damn it, a fight just had to break out. Destroy all Garo ties with the two turrets freaking wonderful. Sure, let me pull out a miracle out of my ass. I'd like to attack that ship, but that's frickin' murder. My guys would... I know that. My guys would get obliterated really quick, so... What should I attack first? I don't know. Fine, I'll attack you.
狙いは外さん。ツインビームカノンシャオ。
Yes! Alright, hold on, where should I move him? How that he killed that guy? Whatever you do, okay, I will move him. Yeah, this is scary because I'm gonna. Where should I move this dude? He could get murdered. Fine. Okay. Suicide much? You know it. Alright, what should I do here? I gotta think. Who's this one? Who's this one?
T-Link コンタクトリッパー発射
You couldn't kill it? Oh man, that means I need to upgrade the freaking thing, dude. Oh, this is
かわせたシステムのリンク状態は良好ね
Here we go. Can I wipe them all out? Holy crap! Don't die! Ooh. Fight back! Yes! Let's have to fight back.
次は俺以外の相手を狙え。狙いは外さん。ツインビームカノン発射。
You need to stop picking on them. Like, seriously. Okay. You wussies, why didn't you attack? I want to know how to do a team attack. Oh god! Oh god! Don't counter! Evade! Oh god! Oh, that, you little wuss.
それで終わりか。射程内攻撃 OK。ツインビームカノン発射。
Got it. Got the skill point. Navigators have retreated. What about the run zone? It's... Oh god! That's what he's capable of. How horrible. What the hell is going on here? Exo Tetsuya. Did the Grunzone just attack friendly units? Yes sir, it did. That's absurd. How could he turn on us? Sure shit and all. For my final lap. The Grunzone is aiming at our right at our ship. Deploy energy field. No, open all gun ports. Captain, fire on the Grunzone. Too late.
新たな戦いの幕開けとなるのです。
Let's just say half a ship. Of course, here the game is going to be but she said half a ship. The Shirogane! With just one hit? But how? Is everyone in the base on the Shirogane dead? Get a hold of yourself. Is he panicking Takunaya? What's going on? Why would the Grunzone attack his allies? So, this is as much resistance as you can muster? I figured as much. Say what? In that case, there's no value in using you. And no point in being used. Who the hell are you? This is the end for you. If you win, Mario, I'd like you to die. Ryu! Back up, Ryu! Roger that. What enemies?
さて、行きますよ。グラビトロンカノン発射。
That's the map attack. What the hell? Is something coming? Sidebuster! Huh? The circus forces are a mess. It's gotta be the Gonzon's fault. Oh, so Sidebuster was here using words. You didn't happen to chase me all the way here, did you, Masaki? You bastard, don't think I forgot what you did in London. Oh, you want to revenge me? Oh, you want revenge for that? That's true. Really. Damn it, corner! What are you doing here? Are you trying to ruin everything on the surface too? Oh, I have no such intentions yet. I simply want to show those who try to use me as good. I simply meant to show those who try to use me what their place really was. Damn, I'm not letting you get away with this. Goodness, how often have we repeated the same old pattern? I'm astounded you haven't tired of it. Shut it, here I come! Unfortunately, I don't have time to Dr. Ian is inspected. And it wouldn't do to keep him waiting. Ian? Now then, I bid you Wait, damn, he got away! Not gonna chase him? Who's that Dr. Ian guy that he's talking about? He's new. We still don't know how much, we don't know much about what's been happening on the surface. It's worth looking into. What is? That DM guy, of course. Come on, Tudo, we're out of here. That's it. That Dino next. It wasn't a personal trooper. What was it? Ryu, are you alright? Respond, Ryu! You were completely wiped out like little grunts in a video game. Is this what a real war is like? A real war? Repair kit! Woof! Holy crap, we were getting our ass. Commander, the Shirogane Antarctic base was... I'm aware. What is this? Their declaration. It was broadcast around the world just a short while ago. What? Humanity's black is already against the wall. What we need is an arc, but rather a sword, to fight the aliens. As of today, I declare the EOTI organization reborn as the Divine Crusaders, the true guardians of the Earth Sphere. We will reform the corrupt Terra Federation government, repel the alien invaders, and establish the Earth and humanity's sovereignty for the universe to see. So you finally shown your true colors, Dr. Bianzolda. Major Ingram, what are your thoughts? It seems that Dr. Bianzolda, EOTI's organization, or should I say, the Divine Crusaders, have made a declaration of war. Then the Ramzon and the units your team came into contact with. Yes, it must have been something they had prepared well in advance for this day. Does this lone organization really think they're big enough to take on the entire TFF? Do you think they can, Major Ingram? The EOTI's organization, that is, the Divine Crusaders, possess technology years ahead of our own. They've engineered machines capable of independent flight, like the one we encountered not long ago. Such innovative technology will likely be the key to their offense. ISA is an integrated synchronizing attack compromise of humanoid mobile weapons loaded into battleships that serve as carriers. Yes, the enemy pieces that will consist of mobile weapons specialized for aerial combat. They'll prove combat for land-based PTs to fight. To say nothing of the scarcity of our own pieces, the Genpest, or the fact that we only have one ISA capable ship. We have even more of a disadvantage if the enemy possesses battleships capable of marine or aerial operation. Most likely. Bianza, you made the right decision in a sense. Your method is the only way for humanity to claim victory over the Arrogators, at least until now. What the Earth needs is a government capable of wielding its great military might, restrictiveness, and position. However, this is not the sake of ruling over people with fear or tyranny. We shall not point out our blades at every people we sworn to protect. To those who understand the purpose of the Divine Crusaders and wish for humanity's Earth sphere to survive, let your silence be your assent. If you disagree, let the power of your voice. Stand up and face if you dare. Is there going to be war? Don't worry, you never get caught up in wars. There's a first time for everything, sir. These aliens really exist and plan to attack Earth. Everybody's gotta stay in these battles, whether they admit it or not. That's right. Especially after what happened in Mukaharia. What do you say? Where are you? And what are you doing right now? Kusha is gonna be a pilot sooner or later. Especially when she gets an upgrade in her rank. Alright. Actually, there is nothing right here. Let's see. Wondering if we're fine. I'll save it here, then I'll go to the next map. Then I'll continue on the mean to tell me that very same EOT organization that's been analyzing nuclear on Ardonis Island has also independently developed mass-producing mobile weapons known as armored modules, which are against the revolt. Overall, you're not suggesting I directed any of these behind the scenes, are you? Goodness no. After all, the support you've shown for negotiating with the guests, that would be unthinkable. However, this event can certainly be seen as a case of supervisional negligence on the ELTI councils. On top of that, the end speech exposed that you've been considering something from the public. That these guests, or rather aliens, exist at all. What do you intend to do that your little oversights is laid here? Senators, blah blah blah. Alright, let's get out of this one. This is taking too long. We lost the Coats land base and the Shirogane on top of it. Is Albert Gray still alive? The ambassador was apparently injured but not fatally. But how did the TFS operation capture the Marquisa's Island proceed? Alright, let's just change it up. Let's go. Back to the base. The Marquis soldiers captured Wake Island base? Yes, it puts our allied forces Eastern Asia on disadvantage. The enemy sent not only underwater battleships into the fray, but land and airships it was a blitzkrieg in every sense of the word. Far East France. They're already invaded southern China and they have taken our Okinawa base. It's only a matter of time before they make it into central China to shoot shipping. Be safe, Commander. Protecting to find settlers, they ridiculous. What will happen to the crowd, the civilians, if you're going on coast? Really taking Leon's word at face value, we're at war here. Regardless, there's no small number of TFF soldiers willing to join the TC. Commander, I received reports of Chinese squadrons closing on Sasebo. What? It seems the DC has sent some nice finding together. Sasebo and Masuda have into level 1 battle stations here in Western on the 304 squads. Request backup from Komatsu as well. Roger. Received reports that the Divine Crusaders began attacking the Sasebo base as of 5 minutes ago. Is that true, Major? It is within our air forces as well as the Thai Defender Squad. Squadrons are on front lines against the airways. There's still some of them that are less than a good chance. Must have been ordered to stand by for now, but we're likely sold out soon enough. Yes, we're at war and our PTs are scarce. So, we have no choice. We have no need to be confused without us. Right here in Japan, of all places. Episode 6, The Divine Crusade. What do we do? We're gonna run to the light. Yeah, I noticed. Now quit screaming like a little girl. A little girl, are you saying I'm not a woman? You better take another look, mister. At what again? Well, if you can still mouth off at me, then I'm sure you're doing all fine. Or maybe you can quit being fresh and think of a way out of this mess. Well, this enemy's got cutting-edge next-gen jets, so they definitely got tech superiority. It's not just tech superiority. Their pilots are also better trained than ours. Losing tech is one thing, but I ain't losing to the Divine Crusader in skill. I figured you'd say that. I'll stick out with you, but only if you treat me later. If you make it back in one piece, you're on. I'll just not condescending like the other day. You don't want to die before falling in love, do you? No, I'm not interested. The point is, just don't go dying in a place like this. What's left of our ground forces? Our tank forces and infantry have been almost completely wiped out. In that case, retreat and regroup with the rear guard. But sir, our personal troopers are too valuable to lose. Leave the rest to me. Roger that. Godspeed, sir. Video Fit Aerial Squad responds. This is Ghost. Oh, this is Ghost from Taiki Tamura. What? You ought to be intimidated by those TTs are pretty valuable. I'm not budging until I see the new angle toys the TC's got with my own two eyes. Guess the aggressor blood's running in and roger that. You're damn right. Now let's turn the tables on these bastards. Well, that will be on the next time because I'm freaking tired. So thanks for watching, fellas. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And leave some comments and click that thumbs up. Subscribe and we'll see you later. Thank you and goodbye.